Hey guys, and welcome to another stream with me, NG Paradox, and of course, the Small Council, who are going to be my eyes and ears and advice throughout this campaign. We were playing as Tarth last time, but the Small Council has decided that the Tarth story had to end. It got a bit too crazy, a little bit too much of a shit show, as some of them decided to describe it. So we decided to fly off to a new place. The Small Council demands Wales. Okay. See, the Small Council sometimes can be a bit crazy. We ignore the crazy part of the Small Council. Hello, YouTube, says Ada. See, that's politeness for you. See, that's why I love our Small Council. They know what to do. But today we're playing off in the East, in YT. Some of the Small Council have been inspired by our recent streams as, in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13, and so they wanted us to go play off in the East, in the YT Empire, where there is civil war. We're playing in the Clash of Kings, so this does mean over in Westeros. There will be all the characters we know and love fighting, doing their thing, and in fact, we're just going to make some of them a special character, so that way we know exactly what's going on over here in the West. Our character maybe doesn't care, but maybe we care to see what happens to all of them, how they die, how they win, how they love, and how Bran gets pushed out the window, apparently. But yes. And with the Reach, we get the lovely Mace Tyrell, of course, everyone's favourite, the Fire King, Stannis Baratheon, and of course, the Martells and Dawn. Is there anyone else we'd like to get? I guess we could go for the Night's Watch, possibly. We probably don't get information about that. Obviously, the White Walker should be coming down in before Stannis wins again. Then we go over here. I think we should probably get Dany. Though I don't know where Dany... I guess Dany would be somewhere marching towards Carth right now. NG, maybe you should push your kids out the window and pray they don't survive, and then try for new ones. That is because we had a quick sneak peek at the kids. So we're over here. We're going to be playing as a High Lord underneath this place, Ling Chi. I think it's Ling Chai? Ling Chi? Ling Chi, Ling Chai. Not completely sure. But yes, Mance Raider. We don't need to deal with Mance Raider. If Mance Raider gets down, we'll look at him. Get access to the sea for Wales, NG. Apparently, the Small Council's obsessed with Wales today, but we're playing as Prefect Du Shun. The reason we're playing as him is because we wanted to play as a High Lord, and Du reminded a lot of the Small Council of a character we tried to play as called You Do in our Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13 series, so it seemed like fate that we were meant to be playing as him. Now, our character is a zealous, honorable, brave, and a stubborn man. Now, you guys know I like to try and roleplay as our characters, so that's how we're going to be playing as for our character. Though, of course, I do have my Small Council here, and they will be giving me advice and opinions and helping me make decisions as we go along. So they'll be kind of important for this series, much more than on our normal series. That makes obviously the traits a little bit less, apart from the smaller things. We have a wife. We're married to Prefect Lien, who is not particularly great. She's not the nicest of people. She's just a bit trusting. That's all. Isn't the lowest video quality for the stream? What? Isn't the A? That doesn't make... Room on Fire, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not sure what you're talking about. But yes, his children are Du Nugget. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nugget? Nugget? Should we just call him Nugget? I love the idea of just calling him Nugget. Du Nugget. He's our first son. He's a selfish kid. He's paranoid. He's kind. And he's craven. And a poor fighter. He's not good at all. Compared to his father, who's a skilled fighter, a good leader of men, that's terrible. It's not good at all. So I have no idea what's going on with that. We also have a daughter who's called Du Hu. She's not much better than her brother. Honorable, though, but a bit of a greedy girl. Then we've got our youngest son, Du Shun, who is absolutely a train wreck. Look at this. I mean, he's not 16 yet, so he hasn't got his education yet, but he is basically a train wreck right now. It's not looking good for him at all. So I don't really know what to say about him. But yes, we don't have very good kids right now. So the small council wants me to get rid of my kids. We do seem to have something in our treasury. Ooh, guys, we have a glass candle. A glass candle is a candle made of obsidian. It is claimed that when the glass candles burn, the sorcerers can see across mountains, seas, and deserts, give men visions and dreams, and communicate with one another half a world apart. Hello, NG. Hello, Step-In Razors. Thank you for joining us. Sell it. That candle needs to be held. Next son must be named You Do. But yeah, so we have our little glass candle right now. Good to have that. Could be interesting, could be useful. What does it give us? It gives us intrigue, diplomacy, and learning. Okay. Inactive right now, so we need to activate it first. Has learning of 12 or above, so we're going to need to get some more learning and then become a bit more of a mystic. Then we can try and activate the glass candle for ourselves. Does everyone have a glass candle here? No. Our liege lord does not have a glass candle. Our liege lord is actually Prince Dol Van of Lingqi. He's not particularly great. He's got some good stewardship. Okay at leading men. He's got one son, Prince Dolvin, but mostly daughters after that. I think we should marry his first daughter. That would be, I think, the best. Why did I do betrothal? Okay, so we could marry his first daughter. Now, is the inheritance... It's agnatic primogeniture. So actually, she could not inherit anyway. So Chien would be the next one. So him. I wonder what happened then if he had no heirs. I wonder. Well, I am an honourable man, so I don't think I'm likely to kill this guy off. So we won't go for that. Let's get our thing set up, though, for now. We need small council. Commander. Well, the commander can train children at 4%. Not very good, is it? No. He's not really better than my son, so we'll go with my son for now. Treasurer. This guy's slightly better. We need a court physician. Okay, we have to get that at some point later. Okay, let's get these small councils doing stuff. How about you improve defense? Yeah, improve defenses. Go here. Justice. Improve relations. Fabricate a claim. Let's go with improve relations with the Emperor. Because if, you know, he dies, it'll go back to the Emperor. Maybe the Emperor could give us our land. So the God Emperor of Yiti is Bugay. So this guy is 71 years old. He's a very old man. He's greedy, wrath, shy, trusting, skilled fighter. So he can fight. He's got 2 sons. His first heir is Prince Bubay. How did you pronounce Foch? Usually the Q is pronounced like a C, isn't it? Like like Qin dynasty. Foch. Poch. I don't know. Chris would only improve his opinion by 15. Okay. Well, so we'll go with that then. Council members then. We'll get you to train troops, just in case we need more men. Collect taxes. Go collect taxes, I guess. We want money to begin with. Then we want to go... Oh! We on Sin Facebook 2. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Welcome to our merry band of bronze. And when it comes to religion, the whole land is the gods of Yiti. Yeah, so we haven't really got anything to convert here. So we just go perform charity. So we got that done. Children. Du Shun needs a focus, apparently. He likes diplomacy or learning. He's slightly better at diplomacy, so let's go for that then. But yeah, that's all we got for that. Designated regent. Don't think we really need one right now. Bodyguards. Now, my brother could be a bodyguard. He's a trained fighter. He's brave. Okay, brother. Come join me. Be my bodyguard. Protect me when we need you. And we'll go for you as well. Because the Q makes a K sound. Okay. So we did that. Then we need a focus for ourselves. Now, we're a fighter. And we're brave, zealous, stubborn. I think we should go for hunting or war. Maybe more of a hunter. Trying to think which one maybe he'd be going for. Let's go for war then. We're going to say he's more of a war guy. He's actually got good martial, not just a good fighter. If he's a good fighter, I might go for like hunting. But he's also a good fighter, so let's go for war. I mean, Yiti is currently at war right now, so it might be useful as well. Ambition, gain honorary title. Let's go with that. We want an honorary title to get, you know, recognized. Did he stop playing the House Taft series? Yes, I did. The small council decided that show should end, apparently. So we decided to go with that. We need to recruit a court physician. So let's go find a court physician. And there we go. So that should be done. We've got agnatic, cognatic, gavelkind. So we probably want to change to primogeniture. Yeah, I think everyone else is primogeniture. Your primogeniture. The empire is... Seli Dinawi Banan. Why is this such a horrible name for me to pronounce? Thank you for joining us. Agnatic, cognatic, primogeniture. My small council... Should we change the primogeniture or should we keep gavelkind? What does my small council think? I think we should go for primogeniture. But let's make sure my small council agrees. We've got a good amount of men right here. Oh, but then our liege lord is 18,000 men, so... that's not great. Did Pariah have a rule about drinking from mispronounced names? He did. Not sure there was a getting out of it. Change. Cognatic, gavelkind. Keep gavelkind. Keo, gavelkind. Change. Keep gavelkind. A lot of people wanted me to keep it. Interesting. That surprises me. Keep gavelkind. I see no reason to keep it in particular. We go for a faction. Prince for Ling Chi. Depose him. Overthrow. Change. Societies. What societies do we have? The Alchemist Guild. That's the only one we've got right now. I don't think we'll join the Alchemist Guild. Keep it. Change. I do have a rule. I just reposted the rules on the Discord. Okay, I think we'll go with changing it. Yeah, it seems to be kind of even between the people. I think it makes sense to change it. Let's change it to primogeniture. Okay, so there we go. Agnatic, cognatic, primogeniture. My other son is kind of upset about it, but there's nothing he can do about it. Keep it for the chaos. The people not on Discord shall not be included. X-Man. But there we go. So we got our kind of people ready now. We've got our story, our ideas. At the moment, though, there is war, of course, in these lands. And the Iron Isles have declared war upon Robb Stark, the young wolf. What a surprise. Who could have seen that coming? The realm is in a state of war. So, what is going on right now? Let's have a quick look. This is Polko's war for the Golden Empire of Yi Ti. So we've got Polko, the hammer of the Jogos Nai. He is currently in Traders Town, and he wants to take over the Empire. He's got 13,000 men, but that's it. He's a formidable fighter. He's got some support, it looks like. He has the support of Tai Chu, which is... Which one? This one over here. 22,000 men. You can see there the Locke family. Then we've also got Prince Sao Pong. So Prince Sao Pong has also joined them, 19,000 men, so that's right here. But when it comes to the Emperor, 3 of the other ones have joined him. So the Emperor has 34,000 men. Then our guy has 19,000. The next one is 17,000, so the one down here, the Mu. And then we have the Mao family up here, and they come with 16,000 men. And there's Fujin. They're an enemy, it looks like. Okay, so guys, what do we do? Do we support our liege lord and go, you know, try and stop this rebellion? Or do we join the rebels' cause? Do we join Traders Town in this rebellion? What does my small council think? I would say Yi Ti has the advantage. The Emperor has the advantage, as we can see. But what does the small council think? Did you marry his daughter? We did not, Poetic Pariah. We did not. Maybe we could do that. Rebels, tell me, how do you civil wars work? Rebel for chaos. Yi Ti is a ton of men. Be so cool if you conquered all of Essos. Support easy win. Support liege lord. A lot of people saying support our liege lord. Then we could marry his daughter, I guess. You know, that could be good for us as well. Join the Emperor. Chaos. Some people going for chaos. You know, I'm listening to my council, but remember, you got to give me some actual reasons why. Just saying chaos, I don't think our man would agree to that. That's not the sort of man he is. Remember, you're my small council, you're my advisors. Support the Emperor. If you don't intend to marry his daughter, fight him. If he would allow it, then fight for him. Join the Sao family. We must help the Sao family rise up in Yee. Stay out. I think from what I've heard, it sounds like best we should probably join. He'll let us get married. Let's do it. Support the throne. We're going to support... The advice I saw in support of helping the rebel didn't seem good enough to me. I'm sorry, small council. Our man is honorable. You got to try and convince him, guys. I say, this is how it's going to be. You got to try and convince me. We are loyal for now, yes. And we'll marry our son to our liege's daughter. That way, hopefully, you know, maybe we could use her in the future. And it can connect our families as well. We'll see. We have won the debate, poetic pariah. Never mind. The High Lord with a bite. We still need that physician. Some people over in Westeros making some high lordships. Who cares? But what is this? It looks as though some people here have disagreed with their own liege lord. Yes, they have. Look at that. Yes, so some of his own vassals here have actually turned against him. So Locke is not having a good time right there. Yeah, I can't see the rebel winning this. It would have been a fool's errand to probably join him. But there reportedly lives a Lazarene mystic not far from our borders. Even though she is a savage, the locals respect her and turn to her in times of need. Rumors say the mystic named Puyante is able to call healing spirits into the bodies of her patients. She would be willing to take up residence at your court for a small fee. A small fee, hey? How much is that? 25 piety. Pays 10 gold. Well, I'm a zealous man. And I'm stubborn, so I probably wouldn't like the fact she's a foreigner. You know, she's a heretic. And not only that, she's also a mystic. I've changed my mind. I don't want someone like that. I couldn't have someone like that in my court. What a disgusting idea. And we've married his daughter to my son. There we go. So that's good. That could be useful, possibly. I'll have to wait for him to die, though, to see if that works out. He's 56. He's quite old. How about the Emperor? One day the Emperor will execute you. Maybe. But until that day, we say, not today. Courtier de Nugget and Princess Del Mudol have gotten married. Everyone's concerned. I guess we do need money right now. Yeah, we want money. We need money right now. The customary amount, 100 gold. There we go, guys. We're now rich. We should marry into the Sao family. Let's marry into the Sao family. He has no daughters. I guess I could marry my daughter. We'll have to wait and see, I guess, to see how things go in this war. And decide from... Oh, and, guys... apparently things are over. What just happened? What just happened here? And Azur Emperor Bugay ended with a white peace. So they just signed a white peace. I would think the NG in her name would be pronounced like Engian. Engian? I'm not sure. But yes, Traders Town apparently made a white peace. Apparently, the leader of Trader Town couldn't see a way for them to win. So he's not stupid. And so he's ambitious, but he goes, I'm young, I'm 33, I need to bide my time. So he made a white peace. And the Emperor did not want to see more people die. See, what a good man. What a good man. He didn't want to see people die in this war. So he made a white peace rather than capture the traitor and execute him. But you would like me to support you. Now, why am I on the council? I'm the Minister of Justice in Lingqi and a general for Lingqi. So, right here. Now, I'm the most powerful vassal, it looks like. 2,000 men. And she's 5,000? She has one place. What? Are you kidding me? She has more men than I do. That's not fair. 18,000, though. I'm going to decline. I don't trust Mr. Sol. Sol Han. You'll have to wait for now, I think. What's your family name? Han. So her family name is Han. And she has a son. Okay, good to know, good to know. We'll let time go by, then. But what should we scheme? My small council, what should be our aim? But what is this? Jaime Lannister has been executed by Robb Stark. Robb Stark does not care what happens to his sisters. He's just decided to execute Jaime the Kingslayer as maybe his bannermen were demanding it. Oh, no. Let's have a quick look at his sisters. Arya obviously is missing. Sansa, though. Sansa is married to Joffrey. Did Joffrey not marry the Tyrell? Or has he not had the decision yet? What is going on right now? Where is she? Marjorie. Marjorie, not married yet. Maybe there'll be a choice. But right now, I guess Robb Stark thinks because they're married, he thinks that he won't kill her. And because he married her, he's like, how dare you marry my sister without her consent? And so he executed Jaime. Littlefinger is the regent. That's not good. That's not good for Westeros. I think Westeros is going to be in trouble, guys. I think Westeros is going to be in trouble. I think so. Okay. Owe you a favor. I decline. I decline. Why does everyone want to have me, do a favor for them? We have actually only could be a court physician. No court physician for us right now. To keep it for now. Who's our best courtier? We need to get some of these guys married, don't we? This guy's not too bad. You should get married, Mr. Nook. Mr. Nook. We do have some girls, but they're all of my family. You could marry my sister, but my sister's 49. I don't know. Rampton. Okay, we need to get some new courtiers. Let's get some new debutantes. A new young debutante. Excellent. Let's bring her on board. Where is he? You should get married. So your family can help us for generations. Look at that lovely little hair. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. I mean, I think it's cute. I don't know. That's just me. Or maybe I'm weird. But at the moment, you can see up above the Jogos Nye. They're not united yet right now, so we probably should be okay. I'm starting to think May might fancy me. So the courtier I just brought in, I now think might fancy me, but I'm an honorable man. I don't think I would move on another man's wife, so you know what? It's not appropriate. She was attractive, Miriam. She was attractive, but I'm an honorable man. I would not sleep with another man's wife. That's not who I am. Do is not that type of man. History is a subject that has always fascinated you, and you spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Lo Bu, the 43rd Scarlet Emperor. There are many lessons to be learned from his invasion against the Jogos Nye, where he assembled a mighty host said to be 300,000 strong and crossed the borders of the Empire with slaughter as its only purpose. Well, there we go. We got to smash as much as possible. Crazy CEO, that's not who we are. The council's discontent. That didn't take long. And what is this? Oh my. Tywin Lannister has been killed in personal combat in the midst of a battle by Oliver Frey. Oliver Frey, in battle, came up against Tywin Lannister. And instead of being scared and panicked for his life, he fought against Tywin and killed him. This 18-year-old. Can you believe it? Wow. And so Tyrion has now had to leave King's Landing, and he's gone to Castle Rock, where he is now the new Lord Paramount, and he has ice. So Tyrion now has ice. If he dies with no heir, Joffrey would inherit the Castle Rock. Interesting. That is, yeah. Frey's been useful. What is this? It's an alternative history scenario where Tywin has already died in battle. He was too confident in his ability against Robb Stark, and he paid the price. Ice must be like 3 times the size of Tyrion. Could you imagine Tyrion holding ice? I'm not sure it's even possible. I believe when your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. Well, he is in the Liege Loyalists, so that's me, yeah? So I think we're fine for now. The other vassals of this princedom, we'll call it a princedom because the people are princes. They're all on his side. They all support him. Should we call it principality, yeah. Tax levy shifted. So at the moment in Yi, things are kind of peaceful. My lord, since I've arrived in Wan Ti, there's never been a shortage of soldiers. Good job, my son. Well, maybe you'll be useful if you can have a baby at least. Your Minister of Ceremonies, Fock, reports that Master Nock of Wan Ti has been humbled and Plugonium, thank you for following. Appreciate you following us and welcome aboard. A job well done. Word has reached you that your minister Semiones has given into weakness and helped himself to the alms he was meant to distribute among the poor. Well, I am a zealous man. Off to the dungeons. Yeah, we can't have an evil man do such a thing. You can't do such a thing. We need a new minister of ceremonies. Let's go with Woe. There we go. He's not good, and in fact, I'm not going to get him to do anything because he's so bad, but still. Our heir is terrible. He is. But we have to deal with that. We have to deal with that. My prisoner, Fock, is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeons. Let him rot. Very well, I shall be merciful. Let him rot. You know, he's in jail for a good reason. He's in jail for a good reason. We got to keep him there. He's got to be punished a little bit, you know. He's got to stay in there for a certain amount of time. Let's auto stop plot. I almost forgot to do that. He can stay there for a little bit. Threats. Okay, we're fine on that side. Aline Redwine, the Queen of Thorns, has died already. And Marjorie, yep, it looks as though Joffrey did not want to marry Marjorie Tyrell. And with Tywin dead, no one could really force him into doing what was right for the realm, I guess. So Joffrey is now actually kind of maybe gone wild because, you know, he's not going to listen to Tyrion. Tyrion's off in Casterly Rock. It's just his mother. So Joffrey really, you know, Jaime's dead. There's no real guidance for Joffrey right now apart from Littlefinger, isn't it? Is Littlefinger still it? Yes, so Littlefinger is now basically in control of the Iron Throne. Cersei has lost control to him. She's actually in Casterly Rock with Tyrion. Huh. And she got remarried to Martin Lannister. What about Kevin Lannister? What's Kevin's with Tyrion? So it looks like the Lannisters have lost control over Joffrey. He's decided not to listen to them anymore. And he wanted to marry Sansa because he enjoys it. He enjoys torturing her. And he's now listening to Littlefinger. Oh dear. This is definitely a dark version of the time. But how's Stannis doing? 6%. Okay, we'll go back. It looks like not much time has gone by for the war. 10 gold. He wants to pay. I am an honourable man. I don't just take gold. No, you'll stay in my custody. Cersei enjoying the company of another Lannister? Never. Yeah, I mean, what would be the chances? Her marrying her own family member? That just seems a bit disgusting, to be honest. I don't think it's very likely to happen. My love for Brienne is for life. Oh, Louis, you're back. I hadn't seen you come in. Thank you so much for joining us. And yes, Brienne is always yours. Let's go check on Brienne for you. Is Brienne still alive? She is. Brienne's still there. She's with her father. After consultation with my council, I decided to enact a law changing the rules of succession. Agnatic cognatic. Guys, things have just changed. Very big here. So now my son's wife is second in line, and she is pregnant, guys. Hallelujah. What a great decision that was. That's good. Bye. Have a good stream. It is 2 in the morning here. Thank you, Renix, for joining us. Apologies that it's so late for you, but have a good sleep, and hopefully you can join us next time. Time to start murdering. Well, you know, I am an honourable man, so murdering for me is, you know, I don't know. Is that going too far? His son could just die in his own, violation. And with a war about to begin, what is this? Dol's conquest of Fengku. So what's this then? Okay, so we've got a host. So Doc is now apparently invading these lands with only 1,700 men. And the Emperor has 49,000. Huh. I don't know why he's doing this. I don't know why he's invading. It seems a bit silly. What is he trying to take again? What was the piece of land? This. So he wants to take this. I think we support the throne. Yeah. Is our liege supporting? Yeah, we'll support the throne with our liege. There's no point going against it. That would just be stupid. It's a fair fight, says Poetic Pariah. What a silly fight this is. But nothing we can do about that. But if he dies, if they can have a kid, I need to wait for my son and his wife to have a kid, really. That's what we want to wait for. And the Brotherhood Rebellion has ended. Beric Dondarrion has been defeated and captured by Joffrey Baratheon. Remember, Joffrey is technically a Baratheon right now. It says Lannister, but people will be calling him Baratheon right now because you'd be executed otherwise. So he thinks he's a Baratheon at least. What? What just happened? So Balon was able to defeat Robb Stark, and he took the North, including the Riverlands. How did he win? We need... Okay, so Balon Greyjoy, extremely quickly. That is the saltiest timeline. Yes, that is the quickest I've ever seen him win. I don't usually see him win, but that is by far the quickest I've ever seen him win. What is dead may never die. The chat is starting to become Ironborn supporters. Iron King Balon of the Iron Isles. Look what he's done. Look what he's created. 31,000 men now. He could become a threat. His kid's obviously dead. Theon is currently with him. Look at that. Theon and his father. Victorian as well. You've also got Asher, of course, as well. Oh, let's go back over here. So Robb is still the Lord of Winterfell, but he's lost the kingdom. Asher has been married off to Bonifer Hasty in the Riverlands. I mean, he's a formidable fighter, so, you know, that's interesting. But she's now off, basically, with Stannis. But the phrase, look at this, the crossing. They killed the Lannisters. I don't know why he's like this. Is this because he supports Robb, maybe, and he doesn't want to be underneath them? I don't know if he's actually counts as underneath them, or if he's now actually independent. Don't know what's going on over here. Robb Stark's war is over, but what does this mean? This means the North is no longer attacking Joffrey, so now it's really Joffrey versus Stannis. And is anyone helping Joffrey? We've got Darry, Tyrion of the Westerlands is helping him, Runestone, Deddington. He's got a few supporters, and the Stormlands has quite a few people from the Reach helping him as well. Kloss 9000, thank you so much for following. Welcome aboard. So it's now a one-on-one fight between them, unless, you know, unless Balon Greyjoy has more ambitions. But he did get injured in the takeover. So how did that happen? Did he capture, like, his heir? No, looks like they're away. Not sure what happened there. Don't know how he lost so quickly. Valerian's still sword. No, so Valerian's still armor. So, okay, he has a little sword thing if it's an armor as well. Stannis, the Mad King, is a shot of winning. The Mad King? How dare you? He has a ship called Silence, of course, yeah. Because all his men have their tongues cut out. And what did you capture? You got the Crown of Winter. So Iron King of Balon Greyjoy has taken the Crown of Winter from Robb Stark. And he is wearing it. The Iron King Balon is wearing the Crown of Winter. Who would have thought? And he's taken some of their books. That is disgusting. That is disgusting right now. Ugh. Yep, he is wearing the Crown of Winter instead of the Driftwood Crown. He wants to show everyone that he is, you know, the real King of the North. He wants to keep it. Beric Dondarrion had his bowels torn out by Joffrey Lannister, or Joffrey Baratheon. What a horrible way to die. Poor Beric Dondarrion. It's a sad day. And it looks like the war's over. Nothing else. The High Lordship of the North clans. 28,000 men now. Yep, he just won outright. Yep, Ironborn invasion. Oh well, only one king shall I bend my knee to. King Balon, the king in the north. The king in the north. The king of the Northern Sea. Balon Greyjoy. Oh dear. Oh dear, I'm not sure that's going to work out for him. I could see rebellions happening for him. I'm not sure how long that's going to last. Has voted against thraldom. Okay. Hoster has voted against... So Hoster Tully is now also... It's weird because, yeah, Hoster Tully is now technically also underneath the Iron King Balon Greyjoy, which is kind of funny for the Riverlands. The Riverlands is now underneath the Ironborn once again. Balon Greyjoy is the greatest Greyjoy, the greatest Ironborn that's probably ever lived. The king of salt and snow, I like it. He's probably the greatest one to ever live. We need to keep an eye on his kids. The Iron Isles has declared Ironborn de jure war against the Crossing. He is not letting Walder Frey escape from him. Ben Miney to NG Paradox, the king of the stream. Thank you very much. But yep, it's only Frey on his own, 5,000 men. So he wants to take all of the Riverlands. He's like, okay, that is mine by rights now. By right of conquest, that is mine. Hostians declared Riverman Chatter and Brook vassalization war. So we're going to see some fun things over in Westeros, hopefully. To all my subjects, the inheritance of the county of the Blood Marsh has been thrown into question after the untimely death of Count Mao Bok. Okay, so he died. And you hereby name Chen Pick, his wife, as the next heir. Okay, she got remarried to a Boo, normally, which is one of his family. So, of course, yeah, he gave it to her. Sly Emperor right there, isn't he? That sly Emperor. How is your son? He's not married, so as long as the son doesn't get married, we don't have to assassinate, guys. And our guy's an honorable man, so I'd rather not have to assassinate. But what's this? Euron Greyjoy. So Euron, King Euron of the Iron Isles. Wait, has he crowned himself? The king, was he just... This is a host, I'm assuming. So Euron Greyjoy has seen the success of Balon Greyjoy, and he says, I want a piece of that. If he gets too strong, I can't take this back. 26,000 men. Euron has 17,000 men. That's actually a pretty decent amount. Wow. Yes, it's just an invasion then. So he's named himself a king. He's crowned himself with his own crown and named himself king. What will happen here? Victarion, though, will defend his brother Balon against his other brother. But will the Trident support? Nope, the Trident's staying out of it, it looks like, possibly. And so are most of the Northmen, of course. Ah, Robb Stark, what have you done? What have you done? You lost the North. How did you expect to beat Joffrey? Joffrey, wait, Joffrey has just been, literally just this second, been declared incapable by Littlefinger. Littlefinger is making his move. Littlefinger, you know, he's now got, you know, Sansa. Now that he's been declared incapable, you know, he's getting closer to Sansa. He's trying to protect her, maybe. What a weird set of events. This is getting ridiculous. And what the... Mace Tyrell has gone to the north. Mace Tyrell is the only man supporting the north against the invasion of Beyond the Wall. 52% in favor of Mance Rayder. 1,000 men left for the old bear. And Mance Rayder now has 2,007. If he defeats the Night's Watch, you know, if Mace can't get up there in time and they defeat the Night's Watch, the North could be in trouble. The Ironborn could lose the North to the Wildlings. Could you a war between Wildlings and Ironborn? This is my favorite timeline. I have to admit, this is probably one of my favorite timelines we've seen so far. I'm getting so distracted by Westeros right now. It's ridiculous. It's just fun to see what's going on over there. You've not been in there for a year yet. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. And my son had a son. Dushan. I think we need to change this, don't we, guys? I think we need to change this. You do. I think it has to be do you in honor and recognition of you do, doesn't it? Yep, name him you. My small council agrees, obviously. There we go. So our son is now called, well, our grandson is called Do You. He will be the future leader. Ah, Prefect Dushan. I decided to give you the honor of making you my court's lead musician. I bid you entertain my court with soothing and stirring music. Thank you, Your Highness. So I finally got that honorary title. I can now play music at the court, apparently. But what do we want to do now? Befriend, fall in love, adopt a lifestyle, have 5... befriend. Let's adopt a lifestyle. Let's get a lifestyle going, yeah. Let's have a quick look. How's your son? Okay, his son is still not married, so if he dies everything goes to the daughter. How many men do we have right now? 5,500. Pi approaches you. My liege, I have a great idea for a monument, something to raise our cultural status and make the people notice what a great ruler you are. Huh. So be it. Surprise me, yes. Surprise me. Nice to see you here in the stream. I'm not sure who Louise is talking to, but what is this? Guys. What is this? Lord Aegon of Crackle Baron has declared Lord Aegon of Crackle Baron's war for the Iron Throne. With the Starks out here, things are really starting to hit the fan right now. We may have no King of Robb Stark, but we've got Euron Greyjoy who now declared himself a king, and we have now this man called Lord Aegon of Essos. Who is this young boy? 10,000 men. Aegon Targaryen invades. A young silver-haired man has landed in Westeros, claiming to be Aegon VI, true-born son of Rhaegar Targaryen and rightful king of the Seven Kingdoms. It is widely believed that he perished in the Red Keep at the hands of Gregor Clegane during the War of the Usurper, along with his sister. Kaz Free, thank you for following. Welcome to our brotherhood. Without banners. But yes, along with his sister Rhaenys and the mother Elia of Dawn, it is purported that it was not Aegon who perished there, but some peasant baby who was put in Aegon's place. Now this claimant lands, and he has the Golden Company at his back. Is this a fake Aegon? A real Aegon? A Blackfire? Who knows? But the Stricklands, the Captain General of the Golden Company, is at his back to support him. We don't really care, to be honest. We're off in ET. I'm going to go quick look at something, though. Where is Dany? So Dany... Oh, Dany's gone to Pentos. Okay, so Dany is not in... She's not gone to Slaver's Bay. She's not in Karth. She seems to currently be in Pentos. She can see the chaos going on in Westeros, and so she sees that maybe soon is a good time for her. But Illyrio is keeping her there. They're not sure what to do with her, maybe. Maybe they want to marry her to Aegon, possibly. But yes, Joffrey's declared incapable. There's 9,000 men. Littlefinger, you gotta try and defend the Iron Throne. Could Littlefinger ruin everything? Could Littlefinger ruin everything here? What is this? What is this? Tyrion, you gotta help that little Joffrey out, haven't you? Stephen of the Crossman was killed in personal combat in the midst of battle by Iron King Balon Greyjoy. So Balon's really going at it to take the crossing right now, killing him. Oh, Prince Doran of Dawn has died of complications. So Ariana Martell has taken over. Her husband is Prince Oberyn, the Red Viper. So the Red Viper is currently alive right now, and he's married to his niece, and he's now the Prince of Dawn. What will they do with all this chaos reigning at this moment in time? Quentin is sick. What are they going to do? What is going on right now? My lord, I think Westeros is pretty messed up, yes. It's pretty messed up right now. I have no idea who's going to win. Can Stannis overcome everyone and win the day? Oh, Stannis is losing 96%. He's only got 11,000 men left. No, Stannis! After many months studying the campaigns of Lobu, you've acquired many fascinating insights and gained new wisdom into military matters. I shall be a master of strategy. Old Town is actually helping defend against Stannis. So Old Town's actually currently supporting Joffrey, it looks like. But Tyrion has just died, succumbing to his severe injuries. So Tyrion was leading men, it looks like, and he was severely injured and became one-handed. He was married to Nymeria Sand. What an amazing marriage that would be for Tyrion, but he's now dead at 27 years old. She's not pregnant, no children, and so Joffrey has gained the Westerlands. Could this be a comeback now for Joffrey? Is this exactly what he needed? He's now got ice as well. So Joffrey now holds ice in his hands. And he's got all other crowns as well. He's got ice, he's got Heart Eater. Robert's Warhammer. Wow. So that's big, you know. He's probably going to defeat Stannis as it is. But now he's got all those men. He can probably defeat Aegon. Aegon has only got 3,000 men left. Wow, Littlefinger will grant himself Westerlands. That'd be kind of cool to see. But Littlefinger seems to be working out. I mean, did he have something to do with Tyrion? Did he send Tyrion off the fight on the battleground? Did he force him, or did he leave him with no support and so he got injured? So that way, hopefully, he could die and he'd gain it all back and he can defeat this invader. It's hard to know. Is anyone supporting him? Eastworld is actually helping. So Eastworld, the Hunter family, is supporting this fake or real Aegon and the Golden Company. What? I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think about over there right now. I mean, we're just waiting for our liege to die.